Welcome to Penny for Your Shots, Conversations and Cocktails with Brilliant Women, the podcast where we uncork the stories and insights of exceptional female leaders from all walks of life. Our goal is to serve up wisdom, tips, and inspiration, and to support each other in rediscovering ourselves and what sets our souls on fire. We'll also share personal memories, paired with friends and a favorite beverage. I'm your host, Penny Fitzgerald, and I believe that the best stories are served up over a glass of wine or a cocktail. So grab a glass, get comfy, and let's pour ourselves into Penny for Your Shots. Thirsty Thursday also happens to be Thanksgiving this week. I'm back in Iowa with my hubby, and we're heading to his mom's soon to spend the day with the Fitzgeralds. I'm truly grateful to be part of this fun-loving family. My mother-in-law Phyllis will have a house full, and there'll be many laughs. Some Bloody Marys and wine and cocktails, way too much food, football on the TV, Black Friday and Christmas planning, and maybe even some euchre will be played. It's way different than the way I grew up. I'll save that story for another time. But it's super fun, and I'm excited to spend the day together. In this episode, I went live from my other happy place, the beach. I got back to Iowa a little over a week ago, and I spent a day at Siesta Key Beach before leaving the warmth of sunny Southwest Florida. The sound quality is a little questionable, but I hope the sounds of the beach make you happy. It felt appropriate to release this episode on Thanksgiving. There is so much to be grateful for. I hope you're enjoying time with family and friends, sharing some amazing wine or cocktails, and enjoying the traditions of your family, or maybe making a few new ones. Above all, I hope you are in abundance and filled with love and laughter and warmth. If you have an umbrella for your drink, grab it and picture yourself with your toes in the sand for this episode. Cheers!
I am coming to you on this recording from Siesta Key Beach. It is my happy place. There is a group of ladies behind me that are living their best lives, y'all. And it's cracking me up because they are just so happy together and having beverages, just enjoying the sunshine and the beach. It's beautiful. Down the way a little bit here are Scooter at the Beaches fan club. And they are also enjoying life, and it just brings joy looking at all of this. And can you hear that? This is hilarious. Anyway, this is my happy place. My happiest place is with my friends and family, wherever they are, wherever we are together. And if I can bring them out to the beach, it's even better, because when I'm by myself or when I want to recharge, this is where I come. And it's just amazing. And, you know, if you knew me back in high school or college or even eight-ish years ago, you would say, isn't she the one that's afraid of water? Isn't she the one that had... Can you hear that? It's hilarious. Isn't she the one that had to get rescued in the Outer Banks on a work trip for Jeff, my husband? Yeah, that was me. I don't know if you've heard the story before, but we were out at the Outer Banks. It was a work trip. One of Jeff's chemical reps took a bunch of us from the co-op out to the Outer Banks just for fun, for a weekend, an extended weekend. And if you've been to the Outer Banks, you know that the surf is a little bit rough. The waves can get kind of choppy. And I was indeed afraid of water and not comfortable going in surf like that. And Jeff was like, come on, come out with me, come out. And I was like, if I go out, you have to stay right with me. I'm scared. You have to be right there. And yeah, okay, I'll do that. Well, he brought a boogie board with him, and we get out there, and I look up, and we're literally, I don't know, 6 steps in, and he's gone. He's out there catching waves on the boogie board and having the time of his life. And I'm thinking, okay, I can do this. And a wave came in and knocked me down. And I thought, it's okay, don't panic. And I was trying to stand up. And another wave came in and knocked me down again. I wasn't even all the way up, and knocked me down. And I thought, okay, don't panic. And I looked up, and here came this bigger wave over the top of me, and it rickrolled me. And I was going ass over apple cart, no lie. I had no idea which way was up, and I thought, oh shit, what am I going to do now? And it's like your life flashes before your eyes, you know? And I felt this hand on my wrist, and I get yanked upright, and it's Jeff's boss's wife. TJ, thank you so much for saving my life that day. she grabbed my wrist and pulled me up and grabbed me and said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I think so." I mean, I was gasping and coughing and choking a little bit, and I'm kind of laughing too because I know I'm okay now. And I look at her and she looks at me and she starts laughing and she goes, "Okay, if you're all right, then you might want to pull your swimsuit up." It had come down and all of that rolling. And I didn't even know it. I quickly pulled my swimsuit up and covered myself. And I had like 2 sand boots where my tummy was, like way below where my boobs were. And I looked like this, I don't know what I looked like. I was super lumpy, but at least I was covered up in it. And I turned and faced the beach, and all of Jeff's coworkers did the slow clap while I was, trying to like compose myself. And so that was kind of, not a very fun experience at the time, but it's kind of funny to look back on now. And in case you're curious, no, Jeff had no idea that any of that had happened until much later, when his coworkers told him what had happened. So, that has happened. And then another time in the Outer Banks, Kirsten, my very good friend Kirsten, and Elizabeth and I were out. The 3 of us are good wine buddies and get together when we can, and we were out at the Outer Banks as well. And Kirsten had to kind of yank me up that time. Oh, Kirsten, thank you so much. You saved me more than once. But yeah, so water has not always been my favorite thing. But now, Siesta Key is my speed. It's my jam. It's calm and beautiful and peaceful, and it's just, you can go out forever. You can walk out, oh gosh, half a football field. You can go out and be safe, and there are lifeguards, but it's a really nice, calm, relaxing beach, and it's my happy place when I'm here by myself. But in a couple of days, I'm going back up to Iowa, where it's very cold. It's November here in Florida, and it's gorgeous. It's mid-80s, and I'm just so grateful to be here, and grateful that we have the opportunity to be here and just enjoy the sunshine and people and all of it. So the podcast, I've been asked recently, why did I start this podcast? And I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I think that had I not done it, I would look back in a few years from now and think, oh man, I wish I would have done that, and I regret it. And I didn't want to have anything to regret. That just really bugged me, and I feel like we have something to say. There are stories to be told, and we deserve to be heard. There's lots of fun that we've had that should be shared, and if I can help somebody else, that I'm all for it. That's what I want to do, and I want to have a good time doing it. I want to share fun and laughter and wine, cocktails, and tell stories and tell your stories. So that's why I'm doing the podcast. And the other thing too, I've been thinking about a lot lately is, wow, there's a lot that goes into creating a podcast. And honestly, had I known how much goes into it, I may have chickened out. I may have not done it, and I'm so grateful that I didn't chicken out, that I moved forward with it. And I think about all the things that I've learned, like how to put the sound together, how to add music, how to make sure that the guests know what to do or what I'm going to ask, and getting the guests, creating artwork for it, putting it out there on a platform that can be heard, creating emails that support it, creating social media posts that support it. So there's so much, and I don't know, I might have not done it had I known all of that. But again, I'm grateful that I didn't know that, because now it called me, and I'm so glad that I answered the call and did not chicken out, and here I am doing this thing. So if you want to know how I did that, I heard, I've been listening to other podcasts. So Mel Robbins is one of my favorite coaches and speakers. I was listening to her podcast, and I think she had interviewed Kathy Heller, or maybe it was the other way around, I'm not sure, but both of them are fire. Get a chance to listen to their podcasts, Kathy Heller and Mel Robbins. But Kathy had this class that she did called Your Turn to Podcast, and she walked us through. It was a 12-week program where I learned all those things, and one of the first things she had us do was tell people what you're doing, like figure out what you're doing, and she had tools for us to be able to kind of go through that and figure it out. But then she also had us tell people on social media, and so that kind of was scary, to tell people, because then you're committed. And I am all in. I didn't want to try something. I'm going to do it, and there's failure's not an option. I'm just going to do it. So that was big. And the other thing she had us do was, you're going to face hardships. You're going to face challenges. It's going to be tough at times. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to tell yourself you're not worthy. All the things. You're going to tell yourself all these lies to keep yourself safe and comfortable. And what's going to happen when what are you going to do to overcome those challenges when you face them? Because you will face them. So she had us write a contract to our 7 or 8 year old self. I found a picture of myself from back then, and first thing I thought was, wow, look at that fashion sense. I'll have to share that picture on social media. I look at, if it were someone else, I would be like, oh, that little girl was so cute. But now knowing it's me, I'm like, oh my God, look at what I'm wearing. But anyway, you wrote a contract to yourself, and you just talked to your little girl self, and what did you promise her, and what does she have to say? And she's been dying to say it since she was 6 or 7 or 8. So that really helped keep me going. I made a promise to myself, to that little girl, that I was going to keep doing this, and that it was not an option to quit. So that has kept me going, and that has been why I am doing this, and sharing your story, sharing more of my stories, lifting women up, and giving us something to laugh about and something to have fun with and play and find our creative selves that we may have squished down because we had work to do and we had children to raise and things that we had had taken priority, and maybe we lost ourselves or a piece of ourselves somewhere along the way. So that is why I'm doing this podcast, and I hope you'll listen to it. I hope you love it, and please let me know if you have something that you want me to look into or talk about, and if you have suggestions and ideas, I'd love to hear them. Thank you all so much. I hope you come down and visit Siesta Key Beach, because it's a magical place. Thank y'all. Cheers.
That's a wrap on another spirited episode of Penny for Your Shots, conversations and cocktails with brilliant women. I hope you've enjoyed the intoxicating blend of wisdom, wit, and wonder that these incredible women bring to the table. Check out the show notes for links to resources referenced in today's episode. And remember to subscribe and raise a glass with me every Thirsty Thursday as we continue to serve up inspiration, celebrate resilience, and reignite the passions that set our souls on fire. If you've loved what you've heard, please share the podcast far and wide, and leave a sparkling 5-star review to let me know your thoughts. It would also help tremendously if you would visit pennyforyourshots.com and subscribe to learn when new episodes are available and pick up my free recipe. In the meantime, remember that your story deserves to be served and savored. Cheers to your brilliance and of women everywhere. Until next time, keep sipping and experiencing life's extraordinary moments. This is Penny for Your Shots, signing off with a clink and a toast to us. Cheers.